Welcome back to the Force 9 YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and the Rolling Stone save with Maidstone United, and in today's video we've got our home game. We are 5th and our opponents are 6th. We're facing Stevenage today. If you're enjoying this series, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the notification bell if you want to receive updates of when I upload, and follow me on Twitter as well, because I will be, an automatic tweet goes out every time I upload as well. Because even if you're subscribed, you might still not see my videos, because once again, YouTube like to change things. So yeah, any way that you can find me on social media, do it, because you've got more chance of finding my videos. So yeah, Stevenage is the game today. I almost said Shrewsbury. I don't think they're in our league, but Stevenage is the game. I think we actually got Shrewsbury in the FA Cup. We'll have a look. Last episode didn't go too well. It was our home defeat to Yeovil. We were really poor in this game. Really poor. We did get a goal, but Yeovil got 3. So, yeah, not a great result. Off screen, it's been not bad, but again, we've lost a couple more games. The first of which was against the league leaders, Swindon. This was a 2-1 loss. And we did take the lead in this game. Ellis Sims was only meant to be like a backup striker, but with some of our injury problems at the moment, he's been playing more than I thought he would. And he got the first goal here today, 34 minutes. Swindon had double our shots. We defended well, and in the second half, Swindon just took control of the game. Joe Bunny scored on 69 minutes, and then 5 minutes later, it was an own goal by Andreas Edmondson. Unfortunate to go in, and it was a 2-1 loss. Swindon were the leaders, so I wasn't expecting much from this game. We put up a good fight, but in the end, we lost 2-1. We bounced back though, and we beat fellow promotees Barrow 3-1. Of course, they came up with us. I think they must have won the playoffs. 3-1 we're here, much better. Tom Park scored, the defender getting on the score sheet. Ellis Sims scored to make it 2-0 on 27 minutes. And then in the second half, we went 3-0 up. Joe Pigott scoring his first game back after his ankle injury. Barrow pulled a goal back not long after that. Adi Youssef scored on 74 minutes. Key man here, Jack Rolls, 2 assists, an 8.8 rating. He had a fantastic game. And he missed a couple of games because he's been on international duty. He's a Cyprus international. So, he did miss a couple of games. But, he's been a good loanee from Stoke. We tried to get him as a free agent, of course, but Stoke got him. So, we snapped him up on loan. And he's performing well for us. He's been absent a fair bit because of international commitments. In the following game, he did even better. Instead of sitting up 2 goals, he scored 2. This was against Darlington in the first round of the FA Cup. It was a slow start, but we did come into the game eventually. Tom Cadman scored for Darlington to give them the lead on 15 minutes. Jack Rolls scored his first goal on 39 minutes, and then just a couple of minutes later, Joe Pigott scored to make it 2-1. And then just after half-time, Jack Rolls got his second and our third. And, we saw out the game and made it a 3-1 win. So a good result. Bit of a slow start, as I said. Darlington did have a lead. But, we did what we needed to in the end and we won. And I was correct. We have drawn Shrewsbury in the second round of the FA Cup. It's an away game, though, so I'm not expecting too much from this. Our third and final game in our EFL Trophy group was against Crystal Palace under-23s. Who had guys like Scott Dan, James MacArthur, Connor Wickham. They've got some experienced players in there. This was a goalless draw. There was very few highlights in this game. If there are any big chances, then they'll be on screen. If not, I'll just not show them. So it was goalless, and it went to a penalty shootout. I'm not familiar with the rules of the EFL Trophy. It turns out that if it's a draw, it goes to penalties. And in the shootout, we won 4-3. Loza, Parks, Havertong and Sims converted penalties. Hartley's penalty was saved by the goalkeeper. Meanwhile, Binns and Phillips failed to convert for Crystal Palace, and we won the penalty shootout. This one was pretty much a dead rubber, though, because we'd already qualified for the next phase, so not too disappointed at not winning this one. We didn't play too well. The Ellis Sims with a 6.0, Taylor Neal with a 6.2. It wasn't good, but we have managed to get through to the next phase, so that's okay. So we're through to the knockout phases, and in the second round, of course, we're in the southern section. We have got... There we go. We've got Plymouth Argyle, and it's a home game, so we might be able to do something there. Plymouth, though, they're riding high in third in League One, so I think that will be a tough game. The final game we played off screen didn't go to plan. A 5-2 loss to Crewe Alexandra. This was very poor. We were 4-0 down after half an hour. Crewe just tore us apart in the first half. It was brutal to watch. Sean Mikulski scored the first goal in 8 minutes and then got his second 10 minutes later. George Ray made it 3 on 25 minutes, and then Goddard Martin on the half-hour mark made it 4-0. Second half, we did a little bit more. Clive Hawkins got a couple of goals for us, 65 minutes and then 87 minutes. In between those, though, Goddard Martin scored his second goal and Crewe's fifth. Terrible performance. There's a couple of 6.0s. Jack McCourt, just an absolute monster. 7 key passes, 2 clear-cut chances created, 1 assist. Clive Hawkins with 2 goals. Them two just, saving any blushes, because 5-0 would have been just devastating. But 5-2 is not much better, really. So that does put us in 5th place in the table, which is not bad at all. I think we can, hopefully get a top half finish this season. There's still over halfway to go. So I think top half finish would be fantastic. If we can get in the playoffs, brilliant. But I think, let's aim for top half and, see if we can just do that. And then next season, hopefully we can make a push towards playoffs or even promotion. So, we're 5th place. We are 7 behind Mansfield. Swindon in second. 5 behind Lincoln and 2 behind Doncaster. And we're only a couple of points clear in the playoffs now. Crewe are just 3 behind us. So it's very close. We're still heavily in debt, 280 grand. So hopefully that will sort itself out soon. I'm not quite sure. We've got a bit of money for getting through to the next round of the EFL Trophy, but only about 20 grand. So we need to try and do something about this balance, and I'm not sure what there is I can do. The other thing I should mention against Crewe as well is that we had a lot of absentees. We had Cameron Cox on international duty. We had Winter on international duty, I think, for Wales. Rolls for Cyprus. I think Finney was for someone. Edmondson was on duty for the Faroe Islands. We've got a lot of international players in our squad, meaning that when there are international games, the Premier League will have a break, but lower leagues won't, and it means that our players are missing. So this isn't the team. This is the team that played against Crewe. Willard is absolutely not playing. Taylor Neal's going to come in. Joel Grant is close to a return, I think. How long has he got left? He's got a couple of weeks left with his hip injury, but he's training again. He's okay. The only other injuries we got, Finney is still about a week away. Cox is still a week or 2 away. I think that's the only ones that I really worry about. These guys are sort of youngsters. So yeah, we're in a better place than we were. Do you know what? I'm going to do a quick pick. Let's see what it gives us. It gives us Parks and Winter and Burley. That's fine. I'm pleased with this. Stevenage, they're close to us. We're going to go Jack Rolls. We'll leave Hines deeper. I'm playing Neil. I'm not playing Willard after the last game. I'm pleased with this, I think. Alright, so this is what we're going to go with. This is the first 11, and then on the bench, Rydhal, Edmondson, McCourt, Metcalf, Holland, Hartley, and Loza. I think this is what we're going to go with. Rydhal's not good enough for us anymore. I think with the rising division, I think Rydhal is not any use to us anymore. So we'll try and get him out of here maybe, and try and get a better left back if we can. But I don't want to have to spend money if I don't really have it to spend. Okay, I've gone for a motivating team talk. I said let's show everyone what we're about. There's a lot of motivation, which is good. So hopefully we can bounce back here. 5-2 loss last time round. Hoping for something a bit better today. We're on standard and highly structured. Instructions we have set up are here. We're just going to change it. I need to actually change these instructions. We've been playing a fairly narrow shape at the moment. I've gone sort of fairly narrow. And it's been alright apart from those odd games where we haven't really done much. The only reason we got 2 goals against Crewe is because I went overload, I think. We've got our highlight here with 11.5 minutes played. It's Wade Slater to Gorman, and here's Samuel. And here is Garita. And good interception there by Taylor Neal. But Stevenage keep the ball. Here is Garita. And is he going to go for a shot here? He is. No player is actually... Oh, it's gone in. It's a bit jumpy, the gameplay. But it's a goal from Stevenage. 12 minutes. I don't really understand why anyone actually went to attack him there. This Garita guy. I mean, that was a good first touch. But... why the number 6 here doesn't just tackle him, I don't know. I put close down more on. Hopefully that will sort stuff like that out. Highlight for us maybe here. 18th minute of the game. Here's Joe Pigott. And, interception there. And Garita. Tom Parks clears it forward. Here's Hawkins. And Joe Pigott. Oh, close. Free kick here for Stevenage. Gorman to take it. And it's a header away by Ollie Muldoon. Here's Taylor Neal. Ball up to Clive Hawkins. And tackled by Gorman, who's all over the pitch today. Back to... Is that Ross Turnbull in goal? Bloody hell, how old is he now? Middlesbrough and Chelsea goalkeeper. Now at League One Stevenage. Here's Garita. And that's a penalty. Winters just hacked at him there. We're in a really rough patch at the moment. Jacobson here with the penalty converts. And it's 2-0. We haven't played 20 minutes yet. This is a really rough patch we're going through at the moment. We're starting to lose. We're not scoring as many. It's just, yeah, it's not going particularly well. I mean, credit to the goalkeeper, Thompson, went the right way, but we've not been in this game at all. And another free kick here. It's Samuel on the edge of the 18-yard box. Good sliding tackle there by Muldoon. Now Taylor Neal. Now can we break? Here's Joe Pigott. Clive Hawkins. Got 2 goals against Crewe. It's gone wide. And surely this has got to be a goal. Yes, it is. Ollie Muldoon with the finish. Is that his first goal this season? I don't know. I don't think it is, but Muldoon on the score sheet. 2-1. We're still in the game. I was a bit unsure. We went 2-0 down, but Clive Hawkins went out wide. And I mean, the marking by the Stevenage defence was non-existent. We had about 3 open players there. Any one of them could have got on the end of that. So that's good. That's a good good sign. Another free kick here for Stevenage, though. It's headed away by Zavon Hines. And now Wilmot. And Georgie was out wide here. Keeps it in play. And he's got one more in support now. The cross. Headed away by Alex Winter. Now Taylor Neal. And another break here. This is better. Clive Hawkins again out wide. We've seen he can cross already. Here's Joe Pigott. Plays through Jack Rolls. Taylor Neal gets onto it. 2-2. There we go. And a quick turnaround. Twice in about 5 minutes. This has been an exciting first half. And, you know, it started badly, but we've turned things around pretty darn quickly. Clive Hawkins with a cross. And then Pigott laid it off. I thought Rolls would get onto the end of that, but he left it for Taylor Neal unselfishly. And the 18-year-old converts. And I'm liking Taylor Neal. He's very, very good. Given that we've scored twice from counter-attacking, we have got more possession, though. So, you know, I'm not going to change anything at the moment. We've done well. I'm just going to clear the ball to the flanks on, because that's been what's helping us at the moment. Another highlight here. Jack Rolls. Oh, and the ball, I think, hit the woodwork, and it was cleared by Ross Turnbull. 5 minutes left in the half, more or less. It's been an eventful first half. Defending at both ends has been pretty awful. I dare say we've actually probably been the better team. We've had more shots, more of the ball. So I think half-time 2-2, I think it's fair, but I think we've just got the edge. I've said that we're not doing badly at all. If everyone works harder, we can win. Savannah Hines not doing too well on a 6.5. I'm just going to push him up a little bit more and just drop Neil a little bit deeper. And I'm going to change Muldoon's role to central midfielder on support. Defending's been questionable, but not criminal. I think Winter's the lowest rating with a 6.0. But we'll leave him out there. I think he is the captain. So I feel like he needs to stay out there. So we'll leave him in there. Hopefully we can get a lead in this game. And I think we are going to get Hines off. We do have Jack Hartley on the bench. To Horst misses out today. So we're going to bring on Hartley. We're going to push Neil back towards his attacking role that he was on. Go back to normal structured shape instead of highly structured. Well, the second half is a big contrast from the first half. Nothing's happened. I don't think we've seen a highlight this half, have we? Here we go. There is one. Free kick here with Jack Hartley. The substitute scores. He's only been on the pitch about 10 minutes. Free kick goes in. 3-2 now. We lead for the first time in the game. Good goal. Did I just say he scored his first ever Maidstone goal? Has he not scored for us before? It's been like 2.5 seasons almost. That's surprising. So now we have to sort out the defence because Stevenage are going to be going for a goal now. They're going to be, all out attack. So we need to, really deal with them. And Parks with a header there. Jack Rolls to Ollie Muldoon. Now, changes we can make. We could take off Rolls and bring on Holland, who's more defensive-minded in midfielder, or we could just change our defenders. Pigott with a header, and Hawkins, it's 4-2. Wow, from going 2-0 down, we now lead 4-2. That's got to be game over now. We've got less than 15 minutes, and we've responded really well to going down. Really happy with that. Jack Hartley with a good cross, and then Joe Pigott with a header, a save by Turnbull. Hawkins with a rebound. 4-2. Right, I'm going to take off Alex Winter and bring on George Inmanton. Winter's also on a yellow card, so that kind of plays into that as well. We're just going to go defensive. We've got 10 minutes left now. Just tighten up and see if we can hold on to this. 4-2 is good. We've done really well. I think after that first 20 minutes, they responded really well. Hawkins is going to come off just on the end. We'll bring on Jamal Loza. You know, we might have started off slowly again like we did against Darlington, but we've done really well in the end. And potentially a late goal here. There is a late goal, but we're on 94 minutes. Hopefully that would be too late now. It's 4-3. Van Kooten scores. But surely there's no time for another one. There can't be. I mean, McKee with a... I mean, that's just really unfortunate. Thompson with a parry, and it just bounced off a player. So that is really unfortunate. But hopefully that will be the last of the action. That might be the last chance of the game. I mean, is the whistle going to blow anytime soon? I don't know. Hartley, Loza, and... wow, a save by Turnbull. And a clearance out for a... well, it was a free kick because Telly Neal was offside. And I think that will be full time now, surely. There it is. 4-3. A 7-goal thriller. I wasn't expecting 7 goals from this match, but there you go. We were 2-0 down. We made it up to 4-2. Really good. Really happy about that. Bit of a slow start, but like I said, they responded really well. So, yeah, really happy. So, hopefully that'll put us a little bit further up the table, but I think we're about 3 behind 3rd place or even 4th place. So, yeah, we are still in 5th. But we have now closed the gap to the top to just 5. Lincoln have now taken the lead. There's now 3 teams at the top on 40 points, so very close at the top. We are now 4 points clear of Stevenage, who are 8th. So, yeah, again, we're doing really well. One thing I forgot to mention before the match is that Gallagher Stadium, the expansion has been finished. What I didn't realise is that while that expansion was going on, we weren't even playing at that ground. We were playing at a completely different ground. So these home results that we've been having haven't even been at Gallagher Stadium. They've been at Central Park. Now, the only local Central Park stadium I could find is in Sittingbourne. And it was a former football stadium. But it looks like they were playing there again. They sold the site. And there's greyhound racing in that there now. So I think that's all there is. And they do that speedway in that there as well. It's like a track. So I don't know if that's where they've been playing. Just while Gallagher Stadium has been sorted out. But that has now been finished. And it said that we've now secured a new record attendance, almost 4,500 people. So that's good. That's good as well, because that just decreased our balance by about £30,000. So if we can, fill the stadium up like that again, then that would be brilliant, because, hopefully that will sort out our finances. Maybe that's a reason why they've been going down so much, is because of the stadium thing. But anyway, we are starting to go back round again now. Of course, our league opener was against Crawley, so we're coming back around again to Crawley. So I think next time we will do Mansfield. They're in 2nd place. They're close to us in the table. It's the last game of the current group before we go back round through them again. So I think that'll be a good place to stop, and then we'll go back and do probably, I don't know, Hartlepool. Did we do Hartlepool? Don't think we did. So yeah, I'll try and avoid the teams that we did in the first half of the season, and we'll try and do some different ones. And hopefully the second half of the season will be good. First half we've done well. We're in 5th place. I'm really happy about that. So hopefully we can keep that going. If we can finish in the playoffs, that'd be brilliant. But I'd be happy with the top half finish. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the notification bell if you want to receive notifications for when I upload, and of course follow me on Twitter, because then I tweet every time I upload, so you will definitely not miss any videos. So if you just go by what YouTube shows you, you might miss them. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Goodbye.